for a beautiful collective of hardworking, loving, caring, inspiring people. Okay? What did I just did with my cards? I don't know. Just bear with me. How are you? Today is July the 25th, and we are swimming through the waters of this new moon in Leo. Pretty strong energies, huh? There's a lot of people going through it. It is okay to not feel okay. It is okay to pause, to reevaluate. Oh my goodness, we're also dealing with Mercury retrograde, right? So yeah, that part to where we need to be thinking things all the way through it, I have to say. By the way, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are someone who is who has been kicking it with me, then welcome back. All right, what's going on? I feel like I'm having like distractions. I'm distracted and trying to put myself together, but you know what? I also feel like I want to invite joy into my life. Okay, just like I'm feeling energy coming through my legs, and that makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. All right, so together we can set intentions, right? Setting intentions to call in the manifestation of divine truth, to call in our most higher ascended ancestors, okay? Calling in divine protection and support from the Most High, and also the higher thrones, guardian angels, archangels, and virtues. Thank you, Mother Nature, for another day, for another night. Thank you for the opportunity to have us here. Please, we would like messages for these beautiful souls who are doing the work. Okay, so we begin. The sun is shining bright right now. So Leo energy, you know, inner child healing, things being illuminated. Okay, clarity will come. Some of you, like I said, yeah, we have the number 6, no, number 9, sorry. We have, yeah, solitude, dealing with situations that make you feel powerless. Some of you, losses, feeling a lot of pressure, okay? Confusion. So there's a lot of transmutation of pain, okay? Family matters. Just feeling like you have to deal with a lot. Feeling burdened. I see you seeking for answers, praying for answers, for confirmations. Listen, as we are, like I said, yeah, we have disruption with the Joker. Okay. Right now, it is important to acknowledge that we are emotionally purging, that we are being asked to cleanse, to release, and to let go. So ask yourself, limitations. Where am I limiting myself? How am I limiting creation? What do I believe to be truth about myself, others, and the world? What is a truth? What is an assumption? When is my fear or my human suffering speaking? When is the voice of my higher self speaking, right? What is intuition and what is being impulsive or wanting to control things? When we're doing things, why are we doing the things we're doing? What is truly behind the things we do or the things that we choose not to do? And why? This is where we at, you guys, okay? So, yes, you are processing past pain, okay? And you are being placed under situations that are triggering your survival, that are triggering your problem solving, that are triggering the wounded masculine right now. This is what I feel. Okay? So there's a lot of unexpected changes and unexpected situations coming from left and right because we're working through foundations. Okay? We have the energy of relationships here. Relationships also. Disruption within relationships, disruptions within the house, the home, resources, past pain. Some of you are healing from divorce, from past hurts, disappointment. Okay, some of you have to pay attention to addictions, partying, drinking. How are you overindulging? Okay, some of you have the tendency to jump from one relationship into another one. Guess what? That's what needs to be sacrificed. You need to get focused. You need to attend to your home. And now we can say that our home is also our vessel, our temple, our inner home. Okay? They want you to work within you. All right? Are you seeking to fulfill or feel places where you feel separated, empty, where you feel like you're lacking? What's truly going on? Okay? How do you distract yourself? How do you feel about trust issues? On the other hand, for some of you, okay, I also see you attracting positive people in your life, soul tribe. Okay? I also feel like there might be some of you who are growing together in a relationship. Okay, some of you might be manifesting healing connections or reconciling or going deep within relationships, or relationships transforming, going into a next level, right? This can be about intimacy, this can be about romantic love, this can be about just intimate friendships. Okay, however, you are also being asked to take a leap of faith to lead your life and to become very clean about what needs changes. Are you embodying the changes? Are you expecting changes to happen because you're attached to particular outcomes, people, situations? Are you rigid on your thinking? Or are you open to work with the universe? The universe wants to take you somewhere. It wants to bring clarity, and this is why we have all this disruption. And this is why we have all of these situations related to home, house, relationship, friendships, communication too, right? That are revealing to you what needs to be brought into your attention. Yeah, lots of times we pray for clarity, and guess what? The clarity comes, and it just comes in ways that we're like, oh my God, what did I just call in divine justice? I thought somebody else was gonna be served, and hell no, it's you, because the universe, is going to show you what you need to change. Sometimes we believe people will change. Sometimes we wear those rose-colored glasses and we put things in our lives into hold, waiting for people to change, and we try to manipulate the changes, and we try to force the changes, and we come with me, please, let's go. And guess what? They're not coming. And guess what? They're not moving. And guess what? You cannot force an awakening either into your family or a partner or a friend. So there's a lot here for those who are open to receiving, to sit with. How is the universe speaking to you? Because we have the energy number 6. So I see the universe, desiring for you to move forward, to find a healthy sense of independence, to move forward. Some of you are being asked to write books, to read books, to work on courses, online stuff. But what happened? You might have the tendency to be seeking outside yourself and seeking safety and seeking love and approval, validation, and security in relationships. And so what happens? Your wealth, to prosperity, your abundance, your sense of independence, right, is wounded. And so what happens? This is what we need to think about, right? If I can take a look at my family dynamics and recognize that there is dependency, emotional codependency, that there's a lot of conflicts, that there's people who run away from accountability and responsibility. If I can take a look at my life and then take a look, at my family and then my life, if I can do the math, most of the time it's right there in front of our faces, right? Oh my God, I am doing what my mom was doing. Oh my God, I'm repeating the pattern of my dad. Oh my God, look at me. Dealing with situations the same way, trying to escape responsibility, being afraid. Or we enter into relationships and what? We become, right, the pattern. And remember, everything I speak with grace, with love, and with lots of reverence, right? And for me, everything that I share and speak about is all about, I feel like I'm saying about a lot, but hear me out. I feel like it's important for me that you know that I understand you, that I relate to the work, that life is never about perfection. And, we have to love our families, love them where they at. However, if you're guided here, it is because you're ready to be the change you want to see in the world and in your family. Okay? So, some of you are asking yourself, what's going on? What am I here? What is it that I have to do? Oh my goodness, what is my purpose? Guess what? The universe is trying to take you there. But then we need to ask ourselves, have we committed yet? Are we committed to our journey? Are we ready to put the efforts? Are we ready to say no to temptations? Are we ready to say no to limitations? Are we ready to say no to unhealthy relationships, to friendships and people who are not influencing us in a positive way? Are we ready to go in freaking hermit mode? Are we ready to speak and communicate, to practice, to put the efforts, to invest in our journey, to ask for help, for guidance? Everybody needs guidance. Just because I'm here and I do this, that doesn't mean that I have not received help and that I do not have trustworthy people who, who are also walking this journey, who sometimes help me out and support me. And this is why I was feeling like saying and mentioning, it's never about perfection. It's about wholeness. It's about having the capacity to recognize and take accountability, the things we need to change, our fears, our insecurities, our freaking human biases. You know what I mean? There's a lot of power on that. All right, beautiful. Yeah, for some of you, all right, you're very powerful in your communication. For some of you, you're super empathic. You deeply care, but then we have to learn to work with being an empath, okay? Yeah, many of you are being asked to get serious about your journey, okay? Some of you might be dealing with issues with your car. Yeah, once again, this is about resources. What's your relationship with money? What is your understanding of money? You know what I mean? How money works. Here. Your home, your bank account, your money. Connections. This is all the house, the home, relationships, and your being called to your purpose. Many of you are being initiated. What does that mean? It is the beginning of something. Everybody is at their own level. Like I said, it's up to us. It's up to us to make a spiritual commitment and to decide to say, you know what? All right. I'm going to put down the swords. I'm going to, be open and vulnerable. And I'm going to say to the universe, I'm ready. Show me truth. Prepare me. Guide me. Right? And many times when we are asking and praying for those revelations, you're going to have to experience some time in solitude in order to cry and get and feel the anger and transmute pain, read books. You're going to be guided to do things, to use your creativity to distance yourself because you need it, because you have to go through a clearing of your spiritual body, mental body, emotional body, and physical body. Four vehicles that we must bring into an alignment, and that requires commitment, sacrifice, devotion, loyalty, and a huge, 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 huge desire, you know what I mean, to find truth. Okay? Oh my goodness. So some of you need to deal with finances, paperwork. Okay? Yeah. Dealing with divorce and court, certificates, and having to go to it, just get things in alignment. Yes, you see, this is on top of it. Sorry, you cannot see. Yeah, the universe is wanting you to get ready, to prepare to receive. Okay, if some of you are struggling, the universe is coming in hot saying, hey, we are going to bestow upon you the support, the resources, the people, the books, the cards, the healing sessions, the readings that you have to pay for, if you have to, for guidance, more than a reading, I will say, guidance, or if you have to go to get psychological, help. But the universe is saying, we're just waiting for you to decide. And this is how it works most of the time. We say that we're stuck. Oh my God, oh my God. No, we're not stuck. That we are perceiving things to be stuck. We're just not wanting to make the changes because, the part of us experience fear, and the unconscious is tricky. We do everything we can to freaking, go the other way because, oh my God, that way there's a lot of discomfort. So we don't want it. We don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to confront it. I don't want to go fill paperwork. I don't want to go online and do all the feelings of things. I don't want to make phone calls. I'm scared. I'm afraid. That's annoying. I don't like it, So everything that you might have on hold right now needs attention. And it's 5:15, and I know that, because we all have those things, lingering, and it just becomes a huge monster. And think about the release, right? When you just go and do the damn thing, and it's just like, oh my God, why? Okay, so there are rewards coming in, yeah. Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you are going to have to go and get some paperwork. Like I said, you might have to talk to someone or have a meeting or travel somewhere and get some paperwork. That's what I see. But everything is happening because the universe is really bringing disruption and unexpected changes and discomfort. And just, it is because it desires to bestow upon you blessings. The blessings, you have to remove the obstacles. You know what I mean? We have to do that. Then, on the other hand, we have here lots of creativity that wants to come in. Many of you might already be feeling very creative, but we're stopping ourselves. We're procrastinating on this thing. Okay? So, how can you make that choice to move forward? Right? If you get overwhelmed, write things down. Take a leap of faith. Yeah. Some of you are healing connections. Some of you are coming into reconciling, going deeper. Some of you might attract a person, or that's already happening. However, it's cooking. you know, You know what I mean? Some of you, okay, be careful because I see pregnancy also. And so, anyways, remember that these are general messages. This is how it goes. However, I hope this helped you, and please don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. I'm feeling a little